If you travel on the causeway with a bus, car or even a bike and you look south, you might see the new construction that's going on across the Swan River. This is the new Causeway Pedestrian Bridge, and in today's video I will talk about the design of the bridge, how pedestrians will travel on the bridge and the effect on Heirisson Island. The new Causeway Pedestrian Bridge will be a causeway between Victoria Park and the city of Perth, also crossing Heirisson Island in the middle. The new bridge will connect East Perth, Heirisson Island and Victoria Park. It was first proposed by the McGowan government in 2020 and will cost a little under $106 million. But it is a part of the $1.5 billion Perth deal for improving infrastructure in the city of Perth area. The total bridge length will be around 900 metres, and this includes the embankment in the middle of Heirisson Island. This also includes parklands around Point Fraser and Heirisson Island near the Causeway Pedestrian Bridge. To segregate pedestrians and cyclists alike, they wanted to build this, because at the moment it looks like this. Here I am on the actual Causeway Bridge that, everyone has to take their bikes and their e-bikes and their e-scooters to and from Victoria Park / Perth City, which is just over there. And you can just see the problem here. It's so narrow. It looks wide in the video, but it is pretty narrow for e-bikes and e-scooters, and plus you're right next to cars. You've only got this small guardrail. It's noisy, and you can see during peak traffic it's much worse, and there's actually quite a few people that take their bikes and their e-bikes and their e-scooters to and from work from Victoria Park. Currently, shown in red, pedestrians and cyclists have to use the actual causeway, which gets real congested real quickly with runners that are slower than bikes. Soon, cyclists and pedestrians will be completely segregated from cars and will use the new Causeway Pedestrian Bridge, also having two different lanes for cyclists and pedestrians, and at the end of it, they'll have different routes spurring off towards Victoria Park Town Centre and towards South Perth. Now moving on to the design of the bridge. The bridge will have 3 sticks, one a boomerang looking stick and 2 digging sticks. The bridge, as mentioned before, will also have 2 different lanes, one for cyclists and e-bikes and e-scooters, and one just dedicated for pedestrians. The bridge will also have a viewing spot on the most easterly post, and as this is a $1.5 billion bridge, there will be numerous art projects all around the bridge, most of which would be Indigenous art projects. The boomerang stick is inspired by the coily, which is a tool for hunting small birds and animals used from the Wajak warriors, which is the Aboriginal word for this area, this Perth metropolitan area. Yeah. Currently in the kangaroo enclosure, which is the south side of Heirisson Island, and you can actually see the other pylons on the east side of the bridge, of the new Causeway Pedestrian Bridge, and I actually love the look of it. And you can see this side's boomerang stick as well. These 2 sticks are meant to represent wanners, which is like a digging stick, and the Wajak people used it for digging roots. Yeah. Just sitting on the east bank of Heirisson Island and looking towards Victoria Park, and just looking here, there's lights. There's already lights on. I think they're probably testing it, because there was a huge amount of, well, not a huge, but a group of yellow vest people over there. Actually, no, they're walking right now. They're walking on the bridge right now. Yeah, they're probably testing it because on this side as well, there's lots of holes and there's probably going to be lights like this. Yeah, and here's a good time to mention that this brownish color, brown reddish color, this rusty color, it will stay like this at the end part of the drone. Anyways, it will stay like this color. On the website, they mentioned that there is no painting required. So, I mean, and on the artist impressions, it looked so much more red, like the actual color red, not this rusty color. So they scammed us. They scammed us. In conclusion, I think this bridge is a great investment and it's safer for pedestrians and bikers. Hopefully the name is replaced from the Causeway Pedestrian Bridge to something probably indigenous. Speaking of indigenous, I love how they implemented a lot of indigenous cultures and arts into this bridge. While it is safer for existing bikers and pedestrians, it also promotes new bikers and pedestrians to get off their cars and take their bikes or just run to the city, either if it's for work or just recreational. I also love the new parklands that are getting built on Heirisson Island, as right now there really isn't that much stuff to do on Heirisson Island except for the kangaroos that are there. Anyways, thank you for watching and have a great day.